Now, folks, as we go into the live auction portion of this program, I'll ask my bid spotters to start making their way to their areas of the room. I will tell you that we only have a few rules in the live auction. Rule number 1, when you want to bid, you must read the descriptions of all the live auction items, right? Those are located on your bidder number card. So again, flip those out. You'll get all the terms and conditions, all the details there. I will also tell you that when you want to get a bid in, you can either get my attention or get the attention of one of the best bid spotters in town. Where are my bid spotters at? All right. They are the ones all around the room helping work things out. Now, I always start my auctions with an item that anyone can bid on. I don't want anyone to be able to say, you know what, I wasn't able to be part of the live auction. We are starting our live auction tonight with an item that's not listed on your description card. It is a surprise item, and before I even tell you what that item is, I'm going to tell you that we're starting the bid at $1. Can I get everyone to get their card up at $1? Everyone is now involved in my live auction at $1, right? Even before I tell you what the item is, everyone's in at $1, right? Now you're thinking to yourself, Jason, what's the scam? What's the gimmick? What are we getting for our $1, right? Excuse me, Deidre, I need to get right in front of you here. How about we start things off with a 1999 bottle of Opus One. Ooh. I had a $1 bid. Now we're at $5 here, $10 here, $15 here. We're at $20 there. We're at $30 there. We're at $40. We're at $50. We're at $60 here. Hold on. Folks, I will tell you that I don't allow many people to interrupt my auctions, but apparently when you're the chair and you're carrying a bottle of wine, you can do whatever you want. Beth, what do you got here?
Chateau Latour. This is, I think, a $600 bottle of wine.
So I had my measly $350 bottle of wine. A 1992 bottle she has there, $600, $300. I now have a $100 bid here. I got a $200 bid in the back. I got a $300 bid here. I got a $400 bid here. We're at $500 here. We're at $600 here. I need somebody to $700. Erica, where are you? $800 there. We're at $900 there. Where's $900? Hold on. Erica, where are you? Come on up. Hold on. Folks, I will tell you. Chad, hold on. Folks, I will tell you that when the chair comes up here and throws something into the auction, the only other person who may be able to interrupt my auction is the person who is staffed with the foundation who's running it. Erica, you can't do better than 2 bottles of wine like this, can you? What can you do?
I mean, if someone wants to win $2 million, you know.
Apparently, all you have to do is be the grand prize winner on all of her scratch-off lottery tickets. How about we do this? Before there's any more interruptions in my auction, is there anyone else with anything else to throw into this auction lot? Anybody else? All the way out here, we got Lori Calpe's table. Who else has something to bring up here? You guys all coming up? Folks, what I will tell you as I see what they're bringing up, we have got these 2 bottles of wine valued at almost $1,000. We now have almost $250 in Never Never Land scratch-off lottery tickets, where the grand prize winner, if you're the grand prize winner on all of them, is going to win about $15 million, right? So here's what we got. I'm going to have Sean come up on stage with me. You're going to hold these 2 bottles of wine with you. I have Erica holding all of my tickets here along with Deidre. So now, folks, it's a total package. We had a $200 bid here. Where's my $500 bidder? $500 here, $750 here. Where's my $1,000 bidder? I got $1,000 in the back. We're at $1,250 here. Can I get somebody to go $1,500? Is there a $1,500 down here? Can I get somebody to go $1,750? $1,750 here. Can we go $2,000? $2,000, can we go $2,250? $2,250, yes. Can we go $2,500? $2,500 one time. Anybody want to go? Who's going to get their hands up one time at $25,000? I got a $2,250 bid here. $2,500, $2,750, Lisa. We're at $2,500. Chad, where's the shouter? Where's the guy who wanted to get his bid earlier? Does he want back in? We got a $2,500 bid here going once. $2,750 there. Yes, can we go $3,000? We go $3,000 one time. Can I paddle up in there? Anybody want to go? Yes, we're at $3,000. Can we go $3,250? $3,250 back here. Can I get a paddle up in there? Who's going to go? Can I get you in at $3,250 one time? $3,250, no. I got a $3,000 bid here going once. We're at $3,000 here going twice. Are you sure? What's the bidder number here? Can I see your bidder number, please? It's bidder 226 at $3,000. Are you ready? Sold. Thank you. From Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. Wait. What happened? What happened to all the lights? Erica and Beth, you know what happened to the lights? Oh, my goodness. What can we do to get these lights to come back on? It is a good thing, folks, that we have a generator in our auction tonight, right? Look at this. We've got our Honda generator, 22-watt inverter generator, and that Yeti cooler. Fire off the song for me, too. Let's get into this one. How about this? We got our Yeti cooler. We even have our 72 generic meals, right? So, folks, again, for your hurricane preparedness, we've got the Yeti cooler, the Honda generator, the emergency meals and supplies, and a $500 Ace Hardware gift card. Are you waving at me or are you bidding? What are you doing up there? Just a thumbs up? You're bidding? We're going to start the bid at $1 million. Would you like to get in, sir? How about we do this? We'll take a $500 bid to get it started. Who's my five? I got a $500 here. Can I get somebody to go $750? $750 out there. Where's my $1,000 bidder? $1,000 there. $1,250 here. Can I get somebody at $1,500? We're at $1,250 here. $1,500 here. We're at $1,750 out there. Can we go $2,000? Lisa, can you give me a $2,000 there one time? $2,000. I got $1,750 out here. We're at $2,000 there. $2,250. Tiffany. Tiffany, can you get me $2,250? $2,250 one time. I got a $2,000 bid down here in front. I need somebody in at $2,250. Anybody else want in? $2,250 there. Can we go $2,500? $2,500. Can I get a paddle up there? Yes, 25. Can we go $2,750, Diana? $2,750. Yes, can we go $3,000? $3,000 one time. Can I get a paddle up in there? Anybody want to go? Who's going to go? Somebody go? Anybody want to go? Anybody want in? $3,000. Yes, can we go $3,250? $3,250 before we wrap it up. We're about to wrap it up. We got a $3,000 bid up here. $3,250. Yes, $3,500. $3,500 before we go. We're at $3,250 with Diana in the middle of the room going once. We're at $3,250 going twice. Chad, how slow should I go? I'll go really slow. Going twice. Are you ready? $3,500, yes, $3,750. $3,750, Diana, can we go one time at $3,750? We're at $3,500 here. You played the game. I think you're about to win the game. You ready for that? Can I see your bidder number, please? It's bidder 298 at $3,500. Are you ready? Sold for $3,500. Thank you. From Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, our next auction package comes to us courtesy of our friend up in Michigan. And what they've agreed to do for you is they've agreed to put you up in a Michigan lakefront home. It is 6 days, 5 nights in this beautiful 3-bedroom lakefront home right on the harbor that you see right there on Lake Michigan. But it's so much more than that. It's the Mackinac Island excursion for 6. The chef's dinner in your home for 6 people. The cocktail cruise out on Lake Michigan. And how about a round of golf for 6 at Birchwood Farms Golf and Country Club. So again, this is 6 days, 5 nights for 6 people. It's the golf. It's the Mackinac Island excursion. It's the chef's dinner in the home. It's also the rounds of golf and the cocktail cruise. We're going to open up the bid at just $2,000. Is there a $2,000 bidder to get us started? Someone there, we're at $2,000 in the back, $2,500 down here. Can I get somebody to go $3,000 in the back of the room? Yes, Tiffany's got my 3. Can I get somebody to go $3,500? Tiffany's got my 3 there. Keith, can we go 35? Yes, 35. Can we go $4,000, Tiffany? $4,000, Tiffany in the back corner of the room. I got a $3,500 bid here. I need a $4,000 bidder. We're at $3,500 down here. It's a $7,000 retail package. We're at $3,500 here going once. We're at $4,000 there with Diana. $4,000. Can we go $4,500? $4,500. Yes. Can we go $5,000, Diana? $5,000. Yes. Can we go $5,500? We're at $5,000 there going once. We're at $5,000 twice. Hey, Keith, ask him nicely if he'll go $5,250. Say please. The kids got him. $5,250. Yes. Can we go $5,500 now here? $5,500. Can I get a paddle up in there one time at $55? We're at $5,250 going once. $5,500 there. Yes. Can we go $5,750? Hey, Keith, what if you say pretty please? Does that work at all? Or that probably won't work, right? We got a bidder here at $5,500 going once. $5,500 twice. Keith, can I see your number, please? It's bidder 235 at $5,500. Are you ready? Sold, thank you, from Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All right, folks, you like that stay. You might also like this stay. This is a little different setup, right? We're going to put you all in one house. It is 1 week on Indian Shores for up to 17 guests. This is a 7-bedroom, 5-bath house right on Indian Shores. The home is named Shell House. It is 8 days. It is 7 nights. It will come with a gourmet dinner paired with wine for 12 guests. A 2-hour Calypso steel drum performance one evening. A color family portrait session on the beach. And of course, some gift certificates for some local homemade ice cream at a nearby store. So again, you want a great staycation for you and your family. For up to 17 people in this 7-bedroom, 5-bath house. This again is 8 days and 7 nights. We're going to open the bid on this one at $3,500. $3,500 here. Can I get somebody to go 4? Is there a 4th? I got a 4,000 in the back. We're at $4,500 down here. Can I get somebody to go 5? 5,000 here. Can we go 5,500? Tiffany's got my 5,500. Can we go 6, Molly? We go 6,000 here. Lisa, can we go 6 here? I got 5,500 in the back corner of the room. I need a $6,000 bidder here. I got 5,500 in the back corner. Nierda, can I go 6,000 there? 6,000, yes. Can we go 6,500, Tiffany? 6,500, yes. Can we go 7? We go $7,000, Nierda, one time. I got a 6,500 here, one time at 7 before we wrap it up. The retail value on this entire package is $12,000. Who else wants in? I got 6,500 here. I need a $7,000. 7,000, yes. Can we go 7,500, Tiffany? $7,500 one time. I got 7,000 there. I need 7,500 before we move on. Anybody else want on? We're at 7,000 going once. We're at 7,000 going twice. 7,500, yes. Can we go 8? We're $8,000 one time. Anybody want to put the battle? Who's going to go? Anybody want in? We have one time at $8,000. We got 7,500 here. Do they want in at 8,000? 7,500 going once. 8,000 down here in front. We need to go 8,500, Tiffany. Tiffany, 8,500. Do they want in? I got $8,000 down here in front going once. 8,000 down here in front going twice. Tiffany, you're still talking to him, aren't you? Is he still thinking about it? We're going to close it out at $8,000. Can I see your bidder number again? I feel like we've been through this once before. Bidder 235 at $8,000. Is it $12,000? Nierda, we got a question? I'll take $8,250. We're at $8,250. You want an $8,500? Do you want an $8,500? I got $8,250 back there now. You want an $85? I don't want to let him have anything. But we will sell it at $8,250. Nierda, can I see their bidder number, please, one more time? We got bidder 201. Tiffany. Tiffany, should I sell it now or they want in back at $8,500? No? Nierda, let me see the number one more time at $8,250. Let me make sure we get that one right. It's bidder 201 at $8,250. Are you ready? Sold. Thank you from Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All right. Will you step off the stage for a minute? Folks, I will tell you, as much fun as the live auction is, we have one more live auction item. And this item is called the Bid from the Heart. And in the Bid from the Heart, you're not going to get a staycation. You're not going to get a beautiful piece of jewelry. You're going to get the feeling of knowing you gave from the bottom of your heart to our mission and to our cause. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you early on in the evening that I would only ask for complete silence in the room when it was essential that we have complete silence, but this is another one of those times. Ladies and gentlemen, if the person to your right is talking, if you could turn to them and give them a very polite shh. This is really the most important part of the program to me. It's called the Bid from the Heart. And in the Bid from the Heart, we're going to ask for 100% tax-deductible donations directly to the mission, to the cause. The Bid from the Heart, a bid right from the bottom of your heart. A lot of times at this part of the program, they show a video. And in the video, you see a child, and it's a sad video, and you realize that, you know what? We almost lost a child. But the foundation decided to do something a little bit different for this video. They decided to show you what it's like when a child who has been sick is getting healthy and healthier and healthier and goes back to the hospital to thank those who are there to support her and help you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you via video to our special guest, Amelia. Ladies and gentlemen, You just saw her in the video. She's up past her bedtime. She's 5 years old, and she's here with us tonight. She is Tinkerbell. Please welcome Amelia to the stage. Amelia, I need you to come to the front of the stage so everyone can see that beautiful face of yours, right? Now, I would like to say that you have some special people here with you tonight. Look, she's already taken the microphone from me. There are some special people with you tonight. Do you want to introduce us to who they are? Who's here with you?
My brother, my daddy, and my mommy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we could give you statistics. We can show you more videos. We could hand you pamphlets until we're blue in the face. This is our mission. The theme fits tonight. Tinkerbell is here with us tonight. She's here in Neverland, right? This is the place where she should be. And when I asked them some questions before about whether they're willing to do this or that during the show, you know what Mom said to me? Would it help us raise extra money? Almost didn't matter what it was. The way this part of the program works, it's very simple. I'm going to call it some dollar amounts that some people might think are a little bit high. But then we're going to work our way down until hopefully we're able to hit a dollar amount that everyone in this room is comfortable raising their bidder card up to make that 100% tax-deductible donation to Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital to help support families like the Cook family. As I mentioned, we'll start with some numbers that are kind of big. We'll work our way down. Our goal tonight is to raise $75,000 over the next 12 minutes. Hold on. Folks, there's been a few surprises in our event so far. Beth and some people popped up during the auction. I don't know why Janine Rabin's on the phone during the auction. But Janine, I should take this call? Hold on. Hello? Okay. All right. Can I put you up on the video wall and let you tell everybody that? All right. Folks, I will tell you. I'm going to introduce you first, and then you'll do it. We have Vinny LeCavier of the Tampa Bay Lightning, Stanley Cup champion, right? Vinny on the phone. And Vinny has a very special offer to make to this room. Vinny, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you all tonight, but I'm sure it's already been an amazing night. Even though we're not there, my wife Caroline and I believe strongly in the mission of Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. We want to kick off tonight's bid from the heart by offering to match every donation you make, dollar for dollar. We do this in hopes of inspiring you to support this amazing organization. The question now is, who's with us? Have a great night, and together, let's help our kids.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vinny LeCavier, right? That is something special. Every dollar you give is $2. Every $1,000 you give is $2,000. Every $10,000 you give is $20,000. Up to $75,000 thanks to the LeCavier family. Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned, we're going to start with some big numbers and work our way down. We're going to start tonight's bid from the heart at $15,000. Is there a donor in the room who's willing to donate $15,000 to our mission and to our cause? Your 15 becomes 30 as soon as you put that paddle up in the air. How about a $10,000 donor? I need to see the bidder number back there. We'd love to see it. Can I see the number? Hold on. I'm going to come back here. I got to see this one. Turn it to 224 at $10,000. Thank you. We got another one here, bidder 295 at $10,000. And yes, Amelia, if you can make your way out and thank some of these donors. Who else at $10,000? Tiffany, you keep that light above your head. The cooks are making their way out to you, right? Who else at $10,000? Anyone else in this room? Bidder 421 at $10,000. Thank you. Who else at $10,000? We got $30,000. 45,000 more to go. Anyone else at 10? Where are my $5,000 donors? Who's in for $5,000 for Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital? Who will get me started? Bidder 291 at $5,000. Thank you. Who else at $5,000? Folks, bidding's a lot like drinking. You never want to do it alone. Anyone want to join? Now the Calpies are in. Bidder 135 at $5,000. Thank you. You want to come back up on stage, don't you? Who else at $5,000? Tiffany, you can put your light down now. Anyone else at $5,000? Bidder, is that 317? Do I have that correct, Rosie? Yes, 317 and 5. Yes, we can applaud that one there, right? $5,000 donor. Who else at $5,000? Tinkerbell's making her way through the room. Go get him, Amelia. Anyone else before we move on? Where are my $2,500 donors? Who's in at $2,500? Bidder 147. Bidder 250. Bidder 155 at $2,500. Bidder 357 at $2,500. 177 at $2,500. 214 is a $2,500 donor. 325 at $2,500. Bidder 330 at $2,500. My old area code in Ohio. Anyone else? Who else at $2,500? Who's thinking about it? Right down here, bidder 393 at $2,500. I love to see that. Thank you. Who else at 25? Bidder 328 at $2,500. Let's go. Anybody else? Let's keep that momentum going. Anybody else want to put their paddle up before we move on? Anyone else at $2,500 for Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital? All those $2,500 donations, they're at $5,000 because of the caviers, right? Anyone else before we move on, knowing that their $2,500 is really $5,000? Anyone else? Where are my $1,000 donors? Who's in at $1,000? Bidder 119. Bidder 306. Bidder, is that 341 or 241? 241. You got that one right? We got 288. It's upside down, but we'll take it anyway. 208 at 1,000. 148 at 1,000. We can applaud these people too, right? Let's get it going. 355 at 1,000. 354 at 1,000. 242 at 1,000. 168 is a $1,000 donor. 257 at $1,000. 290 at 1,000. 348 is in at $1,000. 142 at 1,000. 254 is in at $1,000. 258 in at 1,000. We'll keep going. 151, my favorite kind of Bacardi. Anybody else? 221 at 1,000. 238 at 1,000. 217 is in at $1,000. Tiffany, is that 108? 108 at 1,000. 122 at 1,000. My goodness gracious, I could just eat you up. 343. I don't know whose bidder card you stole, but you just got us a $1,000 donation. Thank you for that one right there, right? Carl, you got this one here. 210 at $1,000. 164 at 1,000. I see that one now. Is that 103? Is a $1,000 donor. Anybody else? 270 at $1,000. Thank you. You know, Amelia, if you keep their bidder card, they can't give more. Do you want to go bring that card back to them? You want to stay on stage? Anybody else at 1,000? Kids and puppies. Where are my $500 donors? Bidder 271 at 500. Let's get this one going. 211, I call you before I dig. Mr. Pitbull 305 is in at 500. 311 at 500. 351 is a $500 donor. What's that? Keep going, she says. 273 at 500. 162 at 500. 298 at 500. 304 is a $500 donor. 256, Lisa, and is that other one 181 at $500? Anybody else? 315 and at 500. 350 at 500. 116 at 500.
Keep going!
All right, who else? 187 is in at $500. Keith, 120 is in at 500. 268 at 500. 168 at 500. 154 at 500. Who else? Anyone else at 500? 243. Anyone else at $500? Don't make me sick Amelia back on you, right? Folks, I will tell you that there are people who ask me if the awkward silences are difficult. And they're really not. Because there's people in this room who are thinking to themselves, you know what, can I stretch just a little bit? Can I get, even though I know he's going to a lower level, at this level? Before I move on, is there a $500 donor in the room who can stretch? Bidder 327, thank you, at 500. Anyone else at $500 before we move on? Is that 230? Yes. Anyone else? We got 230 already at 500. Thank you. Anybody else at 500? Where are my $250 donors? Who's in at 250? Bidder 179 at 250, 180 at 250, 206 at 250, 171 at 250. Turn it towards me, please. Turn it towards the stage, please. Rosie, have them turn it towards me. 170 at 250. No, right in the middle of the room. Hold it up again. 270. I'm going to say that one again. Deirdre, it's 296 at 250. 321, my old area code in Orlando. 212, my old area code in New York City. What number is that? Is that 266 at 250? 152 at 250. 218 at 250. 188 at 250. Molly is really happy about this one. 139 at 250. That one right there, you want to say 207? Say 207.
207!
All right. 344, 205, 158, 341. You want to say 156?
156!
156 right over here at 250. Who else? Is this one up? Turn it a little bit. 284 at $250. Thank you. Who else at 250? 300. I loved your movie. You're in at $250. Who else at 250? Anyone else? All right. We have one more level to call. And before I call this level, I want you all to know that at this level, as much as I've said that you don't get anything during this part of the program except the feeling of knowing you gave from the bottom of your heart, during this part of the program, we do have one prize. That prize is a 2-night stay here at the Vinoy with breakfast. And I think it might have golf. Erica, does this have golf? Erica, does this have golf with it as well? Yes. 2-night stay, golf, and breakfast here at the Vinoy. And it's very simple. We're going to give this to the person who gives $100 last. Someone just said, this is a trick. It's sinister. The hardest donation for me to get is the first one. Who can start me off with a $100 donation? All right, so let me make sure everyone knows exactly how this works. Bidder 273 has donated $100. Every time I call your number, it is a $100 donation to Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. If I were to say closed right now, they would get the 2-night stay here at the Vinoy. But I'm not going to say closed. Who else would like to try to be my last donor at $100? Can I get other paddles? 155 at 100. Anybody else want to play? Sir, I love you, but I got no number. I can't take your bid. 151, you're in. 258, you're in at $100. Who else wants to play my game? 138 is a $100 donor. Anybody else want to play? When it closes, it's going to close really fast. 336, 338, 118. Who else wants in at $100? 249. When it closes, it's going to close really fast. Remember, I may close it right now. Does anybody want to play before I close it out? 151, 163. I saw one halfway up out here. 324 at 100. Anybody else? 141 is in at $100. Every time I call your number, it's a $100 donation. Anybody else want to play? 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. 155 was also up. Let me see that one, Lisa. 239. Turn it towards me. 129. I got you now. Anybody else want to play? We are now. All right, now listen. There are 15 numbers around the room. Put them back up. I'm going to call them all out. Everyone who had their number up. 149, 213, 188, 273, 262, 267, 234, 129, 151. We are on the honor system here, folks. If it goes halfway up, it's up. Does anybody else want to play? I'm going to look around the room one last time. 291 wants in. Anybody else? 131 is in. 159. I'm going to say that one again. I'm sorry. That's 149 is in. Anyone else? 232 is in. Anybody else? 235, 291, 162. Oh my gosh, Captain Hook is here. Anyone else? I got you already, right? Anyone else? We are now 235, 343, 166, 215. Where was the paddles over here? Some of them were up, folks. 151. Anyone else? Anyone else want to play? 291 wants back in. 149 wants back in. Anybody else want to play? 132 wants in. 276 wants in. For everyone who's played a lot so far, you're not going to let the new guy who's bid once win, are you? Anybody else want to play? We are now 149 is in. 103 is in. Anyone else? 215 is in. Lisa, you got that one there, right? Anybody else want to play? 235. 149. 291 closed. Folks, what I will tell you is our goal was $75,000. Look what we did here up on the screen. $109,075. You add in the LeCavier's $75,000 match, and we are talking $184,000 for Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. Sean, if you can bring the jewelry box back up here onto the stage, please. What I will tell you is we have 2 more points of business. Our first point of business is to do our second and final jewelry key raffle game. The winner of this one will get the IDC Jade Trow $2,500 diamond earrings. Again, we will have 5 finalists come up here onto the stage. And this does 2 things. The first thing it does, it gives us a chance to give away some great prizes. The other thing it does, it gives us a chance to calculate and tabulate the total money raised for the night, because in about 5 minutes, they're going to blow your minds when they come up here and announce the total for the night. So with that said, I would invite my 5 finalists up here onto the stage. The first one. Oh, see, it's my Columbus, Ohio friends. Bidder 330, Celeste and Mark Stroud. Where are they at? Out here somewhere, right? Celeste and Mark, come on up. You're one of my 5 finalists. Next up, bidder 355, Elise Zaccaro. Come on, Elise, come on up. You're the next contestant. Oh, wait, wrong game show. Next up, bidder number 204, Beth Horner. Come on up, Beth. I'm going to have you line up right down here at the end, please. Our 4th finalist. By the way, listen, I come to some events where they say, listen, you're the auctioneer, you're a little overdressed, you're in your tuxedo, but rarely am I in a tuxedo and someone else is in their pajamas. This is perfect, right? Our 4th finalist is bidder 353. Phil and Valerie, come on up. Oh, here's my buddy. Come on up, Phil. And next up, our 5th and final finalist. And folks, I will tell you, you don't have anything to worry about with me picking these numbers. I have been highly trained by the law firm of How We Do 'Em and Cheat 'Em. Our 5th and final finalist is bidder number 232. Where's Sylvia and William? Sylvia and William Lane, bidder 232. Where are you? By the way, I like that they weren't sure when I said Sylvia and William, but I dropped the lane and they come up. So here's what we got. What's that? All right, and what we're going to do is you come up here for our final finalist. We're going to invite Peggy LeClaire from IDC to come up onto the stage with me. And folks, what I'd like to do as she comes up is, how about another round of applause for IDC? Such generous contributors tonight. Not only all the $100 gift cards that they give to so many of our guests, the live auction item, the beautiful piece in our raffle here this evening. So Peggy, thank you so much for your contributions. What I'm going to have you do, I'm going to have you come stand on this side, right over here, right behind the podium. We're going to call our first finalist forward. They're going to pick out a key. Peggy, did you put the sticky on the right one? The first one opens it. How about that, right? How about that? I will open this for you. Peggy, I'm going to let you come forward. I'm going to let you present the diamond earrings to her. You can put the lock right back in there. I'm going to give this to these gentlemen here. And what I'll do, too, is I'm going to have each one of you come to the front and go ahead and pick a drawer because there are consolation prizes in here. We've got gift cards for you, so step forward. And as they do this, it's drawer 1, 2, 3, or 4. You get $300 in IDC $100 gift cards. Next up, if you step forward, you get either 1, 3, or 4. You have a $100 gift card to IDC. Next up, you get either drawer 1 or 3. 1. Well, you got 4 $100 gift cards. And now, the last one, 2 $100 gift cards from IDC. Thank you so much to all our finalists, our winners. Peggy, thank you so much for joining us up here. That is something special and a little anticlimactic when the first person wins. But still a lot of fun, right? All right. With that, ladies and gentlemen, let me make sure. Janine and Erica, do we have our final numbers? Janine, do you think we're good? All right. Janine's going to make her way up here, and ladies and gentlemen, what I will tell you, I'm going to work my way through here real quick and make sure oh, these are all Janine's comments. That's a big time. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the Executive Vice President of the Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital Foundation, also a tremendous friend of mine. Please welcome Janine Rabin.
Hi, everyone.